everybody.
Others can't help you now.
Others can't help you now because we are here.
You call this help?
Hi, everybody. Welcome.
Hi, and
to
I'm on
TFT.
fire again. I'm on fire.
Are we on fire again?
I am, you're not.
Huh.
I think I know what it is. But it's my Halloween secret, so there. Whoa.
I don't know what's going on with the haunted set lately.
It's actually really simple. I just can't fix it right now.
Okay, whatever.
It's a bleed through. A color was designated as invisible, so it's the behind screen that's bleeding through. Right, person who's working on the Kindle and talking about how hard it is.
It's horrible. It's horribly hard. I don't know how Victoria does it. I'm so lost. But I've at least got the manuscript loaded to the site, but there's still stuff I have to figure out. It's confusing as heck. We're going to publish our haiku, our Halloween haiku book. It's coming out soon. Probably after Halloween at this point. But I'm still working hard on it. All right. So, welcome to the show. And we've got a birthday reading today. I know she's not here, but maybe she'll pop in later. You never know with Victoria. But we're going to do her reading. And if it seems like we're doing a lot of birthday readings lately, we are. We have a heck of a lot of Libra followers, don't we?
You stop that. Stop being a Libra follower.
Anyway, okay. Let's go.
Just kidding.
First off, though, card for the collective. Seasons of the Witch, Samhain Oracle. Hey, Angel. Of course we will.
She can ask us any way she wants to. Nicely or not, we'll do it.
Hey, Violet is not going to be here on Sunday. So for all of you coming on Sunday, be kind and gentle with us. We will be moderating.
And you will be allowed to trash Violet when she appears for having abandoned us. No, she's actually taking a much-deserved day off to enjoy herself with her family, and we hope she has a great time.
Oh my goodness. Yes, I see that. All right. I'm having a not so good day. A dentist appointment I was supposed to have has been canceled indefinitely. And I don't want to talk about it. I'm so upset with what happened. But it's a weird thing. Something that was sent to a lab. The lab was closed down due to a family emergency. I've been having so much trouble this week with medications from my pharmacies, and now this. It's like you'd think Mercury was retrograde again, Mr. O.
Don't look at me.
I don't know who else to look at anymore. Honestly, I'm at a loss.
Hi, Rashmi.
Hello, Rashmi. We'll get you on the list. It's going to be a little bit of a while. All right. And we're doing a birthday reading, so I'm going to stop talking. Mr. O, pull a card. And it can be read reversed.
You have no idea how tempted I was to say promise when you said I'm going to stop talking.
I know. Get moving.
It's reversed?
And it's pumpkin reversed.
Oh dear, somebody threw a pumpkin and it landed upside
the great
down.
Pumpkin. What number is that pumpkin?
30. Uncaging the spell within thou, the fertile power you hold, to taste your buttery velvet upon tongue is a gift I shall cherish each day that comes. Oh my goodness, it's worse than pumpkin spice.
It almost sounds like Halloween porn.
Yeah!
But anyway.
Pumpkin porn. Ew.
When pumpkin is in reverse, know that you are a creative force capable of drawing wealth and joy. You are a vessel that can hold many things at one time. You are capable of creating beautiful things. Your creative power has no limitations. You're being guided to explore the ways fertility shows up in your life. You do not have to be with child to be fertile. Well, that's good. I think that ship has sailed for me. Artistic endeavors are a type of fertility as well. Explore different ways to tap into creative energy that lives inside your womb, whether it's painting or making paper. So actually, that's a good card upright. It's not bad. It's interesting that they called you a vessel, though, for creativity, especially since the pumpkin's reversed. Wouldn't everything fall out of it? But, maybe that's the idea, too, is, don't contain that creativity within your little pumpkin shell. How about sharing it with the world? How'd you like that spin?
And we were like little pumpkins, too, because we temporarily went upside down.
We did?
Yes, it was a camera thing.
Oh. Good grief. Anyway, that's what we have for the collective. Everything is topsy-turvy. Yeah, apparently we were upside down.
I was adjusting the wrong camera, so excuse me.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Victoria.
Let's get to Victoria's reading, and I can let her know it's there later. I know she's busy. All right, so what deck do I want to use for Ms. Victoria? I think it would be appropriate either to use the Haunted House or the Ghosts and Spirit. What do you think, Mr. O?
I'd say the haunted house.
Me too.
Because Victoria likes to go to haunted houses.
There you go. Okay. So here we go with Victoria's birthday reading. Happy birthday to you, Victoria, whenever you may see this. Know it is here for you whenever you want to review it.
Sonny.
I'm going to let you shuffle a few times. Here you go. And cut them for me, please. Hello, Sonny. Oh, can I have pumpkin?
Didn't you have enough pumpkin recently?
Oh, we went crazy on a pumpkin pie not that long ago.
Yeah, but right now we have pumpkin donut holes.
We do have pumpkin donut holes.
And you decimated them.
I kind of had some, what's the word? Depression eating. There's a word for it, right? Comfort eating. Because of my dentist foible, I got very upset.
We don't know where Kara is. Sonny must be trying to get her to show up. Cut him?
That's right. He's going to sit right there until she does. Hi, V. We'll get you on the list, Vanessa, but
Hi,
it's
V.
a long one. Hang in there. We've got a birthday reading tonight we're doing right now. Okay, Victoria, the gift you received last year that you can use to make the most out of next year. Oh, my gosh. I don't know if you're feeling it yet.
It's the reverse 10 of Wands.
But, it is saying in some ways, maybe it's not in the obvious ways. I know you've been struggling to find employment and other things right now. Some burdens in your life have eased, There's probably some stress, but in some area there has been a shifting of a load that has benefited you in some way. For example, maybe it's afforded you more time to do some writing and creative projects and things of that nature. So this gift is going to carry forward. And no, I don't think that means you're going to remain unemployed. What it means is maybe you've learned how to manage your stress better.
Right. I mean, it really depends on what you want to consider as, your burdens or the tasks you bear. So this could be almost anything. It may be a few things. That's probably not everything. But what it really feels like is there's a certain amount of freedom or ability to move, possibly to focus on other goals or other situations you're trying to alleviate.
Oh, but Victoria.
Victoria.
The gift of the present moment.
Oh, it's the Tower reversed.
Well,
The gift of the present moment is that there may be something very important for you to really grok, to really understand, to accept. It may be something that you just don't want to accept. It may not be that you don't understand it. It may be that you're really fighting against it. What could it be? Well, when it's the Tower reversed, it sort of sounds like, it could be some clash with rationality.
It could be a number of things, it could be clashes with people. It's something where there are some lessons you need to take in here. Whether it's in your social life, whether it's in your work life, where there's been upheaval and, some chaos going on. And it just means that there is some lessons you still need to take away from all of this in order to pick up those pieces and move forward, and you definitely, it's talking, it's almost, what I'm hopeful of is that it's come up right now. That now is a pivotal moment where maybe you can finally take in those messages, pick up those pieces, and move forward through the rest of your year. But
look, we got a donation.
Yay! Oh, I see it. Look at the little. Oh, it's on your shoulder, Mr. O.
Yes. It's like that devil on my shoulder.
Mr. M.
Mr. Maurice, thank you so much. And you too can donate if you wish.
And make
it's
the
really
little cat
helpful.
dance on
Make the little cat dance.
Mr. O's shoulders.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
So at any rate, the gift of your connections with others in the year ahead. Well, isn't this interesting? You've got the Knight of Cups upright. So to me, that's good news for you, I think that the gift of your connections with others, maybe there'll be a love connection in the year ahead. It's possible something romantic may be occurring. But whatever the case may be, it seems like in your social sector, if you haven't been feeling the love lately, it looks as though as the year progresses, you're going to find some relationships that you will feel are really close and bonding. Right?
Did you say that was the page?
Oh, no, it's the page.
I don't know. Is it the page or
Is
the
it
knight?
the
I was
horse or
asking.
what? It's the shoe. It's the helmet, isn't it?
Well, why don't you look at a few others and tell me if you
It's
can
the
figure it out.
helmet, isn't it?
It is the helmet.
Then it's the page. Okay, forget everything I said, Victoria.
Yes, there's no love. No love at all.
No, it's not that there's no love. And actually, that could mean invitations from a romantic interest, actually. It doesn't necessarily mean the romance will take off, but there's definitely some invites coming your way. There also may be more of a time for you to really pursue, perhaps collaborations with others, creative collaborations. I like this. I think it's, you will find some people you will connect with on that level.
It's kind of funny because at first I thought the card was the Two of Cups, and so I was like sort of listening to what you were saying, but then I realized that it wasn't the Knight either. But to me, this card feels like it's the beginning, the seeding of the idea that, maybe you now feel comfortable enough. It's a little bit vagary, abstracty. It just sort of says, you're in the mood, you're ready to take advantage of things. You're probably seeing the hints yourself, or you will be when this happens, as per the position.
Hey, Jano.
Hi, Jano.
All right, so the gift that, and you know what? All I got to say is I wish all tarot cards had words on the bottom and not these darn symbols. I mean, I know the horse is the knight, but I get confused. They wear helmets too, for crying out loud. All right, so the gift that will help you, Victoria, work on, achieve, or move forward with your dreams and goals. And you know what? It's the Four of Wands reversed, which is okay. I kind of think, that the gift that will help you work on things more is having a, more quiet down time, to be able to do these things. This kind of has a homey influence to me too, for whether it's upright or reverse.
Cocooning in a way, like just sort of withdrawing a little bit so you can focus,
Yeah, but
you
not
don't become
not like the Four of Swords, but
right.
still.
Right. But it's about transformation in this aspect. We're applying that there too. The idea that, you're gestalting so that you can really come up with something. Uh-oh, what was that?
What happened?
A cord fell out, but I think we're live still.
Okay.
But, I agree with you. It's really about, a sense of wanting to work on what you're building.
Okay. And
Okay.
I think you're two little moves, little maneuvers, you don't have to you don't have to build a mountain here, you don't have to build a structure. It's really just taking care of some things that maybe you already have in the works. That's kind of what I think here. The gifts that will help you work, okay, the gift from your spirit guides or ancestors in the year ahead. Oh, what do they want you to know or keep in mind? Look at what a beautiful card, the Two of Cups.
Oh, maybe I sensed the Two of Cups was coming.
They are they are so with you, I think that there are some people on your side, some allies in the ancestral realm, or your spirit guides or angels are watching, are guiding you. There's going to be an even closer connection, feeling for them in this year ahead.
It also speaks to the idea of trust too, building trust, that they're hoping that you will totally be able to trust them and work with them as per the dreams or messages they're going to send you.
And finally, the gift the year ultimately gives to you, are you going to be happy to see this or what? Is the Queen of Cups.
Awesome.
I like it. I think you're going to be in a much happier place by year's end. Does that mean you achieve the job you desire and wish for? Does that mean you receive, you get into a relationship that's loving and reciprocating? What does it mean? I think it means you're in a much better place. You're filled with joy. You're filled with happiness. You feel fulfilled, and you're willing to share those vibes with others.
The Queen of Cups, in a way, is kind of like the bounty, in a different kind of way, because the King of Cups may be talking about somebody who's doing something specific. She just sort of represents the totality of emotional warmth and feeling, of goodwill, of love. And so whether or not this is an actual person who cares about you, or anything in between, it is, the resonance to which, you will find yourself with. So nice.
Okay, I'm just trying to think of my recap here. What I really want to say is that this year, it looks like some of the real challenging aspects of it are right in the here and now, with that Tower reversed card.
Yes, true.
I think that, it's just gotta play out, a little while longer. But as the year progresses, it looks like you're going to be moving forward on more goals and objectives, comfortably. It looks as though you're going to, where was that page again?
What position it was in?
Yeah, because you've got them mixed up here. Was this the last card?
Well, this is card 3.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, you're right. We started there. 2, 3. So basically, I feel that things are going to start moving in a better better a place, even in as far as your personal life goes. Looks like some things are going to be happening there. Could be new love, could be new relationships being formed, new alliances, and I think it's going to go pretty well. I can't see much wrong here other than that darn Tower reversed right now. You got to write that, puppy.
Indeed.
And that's what we have for you. Happy birthday to you. And good luck in your year ahead. All right. Oh, my goodness. What are we on here? Okay, Melody is next, I think. Mm-hmm. All right, everybody, we're back to our normal show now. We've got the birthday done. But don't forget, if you let us know in advance, we'll try to schedule in a birthday reading for you as soon as we can.
What's
Victoria's is
Azam's
this
current
weekend.
energy towards me? Okay, very good. And I'm going to start off with my Tarot 13 deck, which, of course, the 13th card is the Death card. It's a little bit goth-oriented, but it's a little bit. But I don't use it on Goth Tarot, believe it or not. I'm not sure why. I think the pips are a little too plain sometimes. And the typical, it was hard getting used to some of the court card designations. La, 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 la.
Oh, well, Jano, I just read about your prediction there. Terrible things going on right now in the world.
So, Azam's current energy towards Melody, and our first card is the reversed Eight of Cups. We're just laying out all three, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then that's followed by the upright Nine of Wands. It is indeed upright. And then further followed by the upright Star.
Well, that's nice and hopeful ending there. I wasn't sure where this was going at first for Melody. Let me get the letter.
Well, that Eight of Cups is probably the only one that really
bothers me.
bothers
Well,
me.
both
bothers
of them
us.
a little bit together, but
The Nine?
yeah, the Nine of
Wands?
Wands, a little bit. Depending on how you
Go for it, dearie.
All right. Well, let me get the. I wanted to get the Lenormand
Of
in the mix.
course you did.
I did. And here we have the Lily.
The Lily of the Valley doesn't know. The Stork is just storking around.
Well, in a way, as you know, when I look at the Eight of Cups, I had two minds here. One was that things are, maybe Azam was feeling that things are going nowhere, nowhere good. But then I thought about what the Eight of Cups reversed really talks about here, and I'm thinking that it might be saying that Azam just doesn't see anything changing right now. That things are kind of staying, status quo, staying the same. He doesn't want to see anything changed. But it's almost as if he's preparing himself for something, maybe some fallout from this decision, maybe that he expects, that could evoke a bad reaction. He's prepared to stand up for what he feels here, that he wants things to stay the way they are.
Well, right. I feel that way with the first card. The reversed Eight of Cups could be saying that he doesn't want to move forward. It may be saying that maybe there's still something he's thinking about that has passed, but it's more clear that he's not willing to move forward. And I think, though, that in a paradox or whatever, if it's about you, which we asked, then this Nine of Wands says that he sort of has put a line in the sand, too, like, cross this, So he may be even still challenging you or waiting for your challenge. That could be what the energy is that maybe he feels it's on you to challenge him. I think that's kind of in that card a little bit.
I think it could go both ways here.
Sure.
Well, first off, that he's setting some boundaries. He wants things to stay the same, and that's his line in the sand. And, he's kind of daring you to cross it. But on the other hand, he may be preparing for you to debate wanting things to stay the same. Well, he might be preparing for you to cross that line and what he's going to do to defend his position.
It's interesting what you're saying, Melody, because this could still be kind of a situation where maybe, the ghosting or whatever we call that is sort of meant to make you want to try harder, to connect with him or find out what his problem is.
maybe that's his line in the sand. Maybe my first impression on this card is that he just doesn't think this is going anywhere, and so he put up a boundary. He put up a block. I'm wondering about that. What do you see there?
So then the star upright may mean that his energy towards you also says he feels you're going somewhere that maybe he doesn't care to go. You know, he sees this bright star, this omen of hope, or, you know, something, you know, that feels like a destiny.
Oh my gosh.
And he's not ready to go there with you, or he doesn't think he can go with you, or he doesn't
He's
want
following his destiny, which he thinks is elsewhere now. And that, you know, it's interesting you're saying that, Melody, because look at the cards here. I also have the stork and a lily. He's starting a new beginning he's hoping will grow. See, that was the thing. I saw the star and I thought to myself, well, that's pretty hopeful for the way I'm looking at these first two cards, which is why I was kind of leaning kind of like maybe he's just testing you. But this stork and this lily was kind of troubling me, and I was trying to figure out how does that fit into what I'm just saying there if he wants things to stay the same. But no, he's setting a boundary for you here. He's blocking you because he feels this is kind of done. And he's looking at a new destiny now, which may be this new beginning he's setting up for himself.
Well, originally I was looking at this in relation to you because that's how you asked it, you know, his energy towards you. But it could be that he just feels you'll find your own destiny. But I agree with Banshee here that this may be about also saying he clearly sees he's moving towards a different destiny.
Well, you don't have to, like, you know, I think that basically that is his feelings towards her. The fact that he's moving towards his new destiny is saying what his feelings are towards you. I don't think we have to go
Yeah, I get it.
beat that down a little bit more because, wow, holy moly, Melody, I don't feel good about this. And I don't want you to feel bad. It's just that he's apparently made his mind up possibly on this new destiny. And I really think the stork and the star are quite interrelated here. And the lily is here. He's hoping that whoever, I guess you said there's a commitment, whoever he's committing to, he's hoping that this might be long term.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with that too.
Sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry about that, Melody.
So
I
that's
wish you luck with that.
what it seems to be.
All right. Mr. Maurice, you are up. You're very welcome, Melody. Wish I had better news there.
Yeah, you're
But
welcome.
it's about, you know, I think it's the block and the fact that you heard that he committed. Well, talk about, you know, either he already had this planned or talk about a rebound, you know, a quick rebound. That's crazy.
I know. All right.
Good luck with that. All right,
So,
what does the card
what-
see for me in my current job outlook? Okay. Ah. And you know, where did I put them now? Oh, they're in there. Okay, I'm not going to use them yet. I guess I'll use my everyday witch. I already used the ghost haunted house for Victoria. All right. Oh, there's a card that doesn't belong here. There. No more. Carrie, you made it. Sonny gave up on you. He was holding his ground, sitting here waiting for you, but he gave up.
Hi, Kara.
I was going to bring down the witch that reminds me of the one that you have, but I forgot. I will bring it down next show. The one you were showing me a picture of, Kara. One with the spider outfit. All right. The The good news is I have plenty of shuffle space for now. Okay, current job outlook. Well, it's the Seven of Swords reversed. Interesting, we've got 2 sevens. It's the Seven of Wands upright. And it's the Queen of Cups upright.
And over here we have the little goblin, that's like the child. And the deadly flowers, but that's the lilies.
Okay. Well, you know the workplace, Mr. M. Let's start with that. Yeah, I think, well, I'm almost inclined to start with the middle this time. You know, that Seven of Wands upright is all about your ability on this job to be able to hold your own. You know, there may be people who, might be struggling with you or might have some conflict with you or some disagreements or just jealousy, whatever, workplace stuff. But you are holding your own above all that. You know, you're in a good spot here. I think perhaps maybe what this is saying too, considering some of where you've been, that maybe you're in a better position now than you've been in a while. That's, I think, why I wanted to start with that card. And I think here you're going to start to recognize and see some truths here, about where you stand, your position, how things are going to go for you. And ultimately, I feel like you're going to feel pretty good overall about the outlook, about where things are headed, how good things are going. But I did want to go through this whole thing because I see something right here I thought is kind of important. I feel that, over time, it may take you time to still reach the financial goals you really want to reach. Although the little goblin is a child, I was thinking of the bear. So let me rephrase that a little bit. I think that, long term, it's going to be a slow moves to getting exactly what you want, from this job and this position. So, be in it to win it, but don't try to get to the finish line fast. I mean, things are going to go at their own pace.
I'm going to go like Banshee and start with the middle there. And I think that suggests that really you will find you are in a position of strength. It may not be the strongest position you want to have, but for now it feels like there's a strong position there. It's like she said, you can kind of hold your own in the situations that are relative to your career. Now I'm going to go back there to the Seven of Swords, which is reversed. Mm-hmm. And I wonder if this is really more about following up, not that you're following up, but that it's going to come to you, news about the previous workplace and or maybe, your sense of what those throwbacks were doing, trying to, just make it harder for you. It seems to me like something is revealed about somebody just trying to mess with things, and maybe you'll realize like, yeah, you're gone from that. So that's good. And you will arrive at this position of really calm strength, really sort of feeling emotionally sound too. It's not just the fact that you feel like you're moving on your financial goals, but you're going to really feel like you're calm. You feel happy. You feel, like whether or not people are kissing your feet or not, you feel you're accepted there.
I guess just to add a little to that Seven of Swords, I would just say, Mr. M, I have this feeling that, like I said, you're in a good position here. You're likely to find out, where you stand with people, in the workplace. Who you can trust, who you can't, who's speaking truth to you, who's telling gossipy lies, etc. It's going to be pretty transparent. And I think maybe this bodes well that long term, you're going to slowly acclimate to the work environment.
Right, and I wanted to weigh in on these two Lenormands too, because I think the first card is the child, so it says sort of movement that is more sustained and, like, I won't say cautious because that sounds like the old man being cautious. No, the child is more like maybe taking time to view things as a child would, to try to understand every little nuance that's going on there. But what we're talking about really is the lilies, the way you improve yourself, you improve your methodology, or you improve your routines, or whatever it is you take to improve your efficiency, or improving how you focus on, the financial areas in your life, trying to resolve those situations and stuff. So I think it's pretty good, and it just suggests to me that you're really in it for the long haul and to win it. Thanks again for the
Knock
donation.
down my pen. Little rascal. That's what we have for you. Good luck with that. Let's roll.
Our camera keeps winking out. What's he doing?
What? Oh.
Did you see it?
Yeah,
see,
I
there
did.
it goes again. Yeah. Well, it's back. We'll keep our eye on it.
For the moment.
Oh, look, it's happened again.
Do you need to reset it? Yeah, I just saw it.
Well, I'll see if that does anything.
We need a moment.
Also, I'll make sure all the connections are secure. No, it was the power cord, which just fell out again because I'm bumping it with my knee.
Oh, nothing but problems tonight. Maybe we should stop with Sherry Violet. Let's
Yes!
close the list now.
Has it gone off?
I think there's just going to be one more people. It's fine. I don't know if it went off once yet. It's fine.
It's fine? Say it like that person on TV does.
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, let's close the list because we're running
Perilously
badly
late.
behind already.
Perilously late.
All right. That's
Thank
what
you,
we have.
Mr.
Good luck,
Maurice.
Mr. Thank you once again for the donation. So appreciate you. Thank you.
We do. Absolutely.
All right. Oh, I will.
You're welcome. Lena. Pinning what?
I got it. Don't worry.
The list is closed.
Ah. Replace pinned message. There it is. All right, Lena's question. Spirit reading for the next 2 months. That's your deck.
Okay.
Let's go.
In a minute.
Come on, fire boy.
Fire boy?
Yeah. You're on fire.
Oh, I thought that meant I was fired. Oh, look, I'm really on fire.
I know. Whatever
I'm
you did, you're
burning.
more on fire
Forgive
than
me
ever.
for all my sins. Ah! Did anyone ever know that I was an actor too? Well, actually, you didn't know it.
And we wouldn't know it now. All right.
That's what I meant.
Hey.
My goodness, I really am on fire.
Yeah, I don't know what you did, but since you threw that out there...
I
you're
already
even
told
worse.
you what I did. Why can't you remember?
No, I meant when you were putting the list as closed up there. It got worse after that.
Well, I don't know what that means.
Me either.
I know that.
All right. What you got?
Spirit reading? What?
For the next 2 months, please.
Okay, card 1. Strength reversed. Card 2. Justice upright. I like that one. Card 3. They're all major arcana. The Fool reversed.
Oh, wow. Well, I don't know what to say about that except here. Look what's come back.
It's a child. And the sun never goes away for too long.
Well, Lena, one thing I will say is that, sometimes you have to really aggressively stand up for yourself in the face of wrongdoing, Maybe somebody has made a misstep and has treated you badly. Maybe, somebody did something careless. And, this could mean that you may have to seek legal, compensation or something for whatever they've done. But Spirit says, whatever it is, even if it's minor, stand up for yourself. Stand up for what's right. Don't be badgered or bullied or, into submitting to something that's not right for you or not fair.
Did you go through all of them?
I think I did.
Alrighty, and I'm sorry, I was working on the flaming problem because it's starting to irritate me. But strength reversed and justice upright. It's kind of funny, Lena, because in some decks they're sort of transposed, and sometimes strength is the major arcana number that justice is. So having said that, it sort of feels like there's a fluidity about these qualities that's going on, and that maybe you will be tested in some way to realize that, if you are seeking fairness in your life, if you're seeking balance and fairness, you may have to be a little bit forceful about standing up for that in a way. You may have to just really say, I want what is fair to have. And be careful, because there may be a certain level of compromise involved in that too, that you can't just do this. It's because of your culture, perhaps, that sometimes people have to do things within a certain boundary. This may be saying, know what the boundary is and know where the safe areas are where you can do this kind of standing up.
And so, Lena, Spirit is saying that, even though it may seem as though success is slow in coming, success will come. But all in its time. The child is here and it's saying, it may take a little bit longer to achieve success with this little stumbling block in your way, but no worries, because you are destined to achieve success.
I'm going to say I go with that.
Well, and that's what we have for you. Good luck with that, Lena. And we're going to keep moving the show along.
Even though I'm on fire?
Yeah, I don't know what else to do.
I don't want to be
I
on
hope by
fire.
next show you'll remember to look into that. All right.
Well, I know what it is. I just don't know how to correct it.
Well, all right.
A certain color has been designated as an invisible color on the screen or
Talk
for the
to
camera.
the child.
I thought I was.
No, the adult child. I'm not an adult child.
Well, it's true that the child is not helpful.
All right, so Nicole Buddy, and Nicole has said, been overwhelmed lately. I'm sorry to hear that. Nicole had a bad day with being overwhelmed. Will this overwhelming feeling pass? Okay. Well, I'm sure this too shall pass, Nicole, but let's see what maybe you are dealing with here. I use the everyday witch already. I'm going to go to the Dark Woods. All right. And my shuffle space being gone again.
Who did that?
Now is a good time to run.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Oh, we're sorry, Neelam, but we have closed the list. We already have our maximum amount of readings.
Okay, buddy. Okay, Nicole. We have the Knight of Swords reversed. We have Strength reversed. Wow. I feel it. I feel what you feel. And the Six of Swords reversed.
Yeah.
And what else you got here? Let's hope there's some good news at the end of this tunnel. Look at that.
The sun
It's the sun.
and the dog, well, the black cat, which is the dog.
Wow. So you are going through it. I mean, I don't know if these cards are just picking up your energy at the moment or if it's going to linger for a little bit yet. You know, I'm going to say that's a possibility, buddy. But, you know, I feel as though you're going to have to be more, you know, this is the knight, right? Or is it the king? Shoot.
You said it was the knight.
It is the Knight of Swords. And so I feel here that maybe in this case, looking at these two cards together, Strength Reversed and the Knight of Swords, is indicating to me, you know, you're going to have to aggressively figure out what's wrong here. In other words, don't just wallow in this, you know, because I almost feel that's the Six of Swords here. Don't wallow in this, you know, you have to aggressively go after what the problem is here. If it has to do with your personal life, if it has to do, you just feel overwhelmed and there's no reason behind it. Maybe, you know, if you have therapists, whatever the case may be, consult, you know, seek out advice, seek out help. Maybe it's a health issue. Sometimes, you know, our emotional well-being, you know, is based on what's going on with us physically. So take a look at that too and make sure, you know, you're not just under the weather or something's off for you. Are you eating right? Are you getting enough sleep? You know, do the things of self-care that you need. And I'll go into the Lenormand because there's a ray of hope here too.
So I agree with what Banshee's saying, and I'm wondering too if this is also saying too that to some degree you have to just slow down your pace a little bit. You may be trying to accomplish too much in some respects, and so maybe this is also like in needing to address what's going on there, you need to take a little time to do that. So that's pretty much what I'm going to just add to that mix there.
Well, I like what you said there because that's basically maybe what he's saying to me, it sounds like, is that, you know, maybe you're pushing too hard in some areas of your life and it is pulling you down. And you really need to aggressively confront that. So take a back seat on some of that stuff, slow that area down because you're aggressively trying to make yourself feel better in the process. And I feel here friends or, you know, people that you may feel a closeness to, even if it is, say, some helpers, doctors, therapists, you know, whatever, counselors, the case may be able to help you achieve the success you want here, to pull you back to the light, to pull you back to happier days. You know, if you can get out and do things with people who support you, who you know are your buds, you know, your best friends, do some things that will pick up your spirits. Don't sit home and sulk at this point either, you know. Try to get some happy, fun times in as well.
Right, and one of the reasons why I thought you might want to just try to figure it out by slowing down is because when I saw that cat there, the dog, I feel like this is just saying, like, you know, take time to maybe talk to a friend. Find somebody who you can talk to about this too, that you would be surprised or not, that would actually lift your spirits a little bit too. So I'm not just trying to give you a platitude, but you will find that if you just hang in there, things change, you know, they do.
That's what we have for you. It's pretty cut and dry. And I'm sorry you're going through that. I think the cards really feel it, you know. And so it's legitimate, your feelings. You're just going to work through it, you know. And if you focus on it, you know, you can make it happen. I wish you luck. Good luck with that. And feel free to come back and ask more. Sunny, sunny, sunny.
Okay, Estelle,
Yes,
question
hi,
is,
Estelle.
anything blocking me from reaching the full career potential? And I will grab my Deviant Moon Tarot.
this boy. He's so lovey here. I have to shuffle now.
Card 1 is the Five of Swords.
Ah,
That's kind of rough.
that is kind of rough. But I have some thoughts already.
And card 2 is the Five of Cups.
Wow, 2 5s. We had 2 7s.
And they're
before
both
like that.
they're both upright.
Yeah, okay.
And then the Tower reversed.
What?
So
What
not
is
good.
up with all of this? But here
Fish on Friday.
and here, you got a fish, you got a bunch of clouds too.
Well, it's definitely cloudy here, eh?
It is. So there's definitely some issues, Estelle.
Some of this could be externals, things that you don't have control over.
The well, I don't know. I wonder about the Five of Swords. Are you fighting with yourself in some way? You know, is there some internal struggle going on that's stopping you from achieving the success you desire? And
Okay.
you have the Five of Cups here upright. And so that indicates to me a dwelling on disappointment and things that you may have lost. Maybe you're even thinking about, you know, time is passing you by. How are you going to be successful? You know, you're worried, you're nervous, you're depressed about missed opportunities, perhaps. And the Tower reversed is saying, you know, you've got to end this cycle. You have to end this cycle of regret, of fighting against yourself, and, you know, learn some lessons from all of this and begin again. You know, it's not too late to begin again. Did you just mess with
He
my
did.
chat?
I saw him
I
do
know.
that.
He moved my chat. Stop that.
Well, I do feel that these cards show that a lot of what you're looking at or wondering about does seem to be more attitudes. First I thought there
Yeah.
was an external emphasis, but I think Banshee's explanation's a little better. I think it could be saying, you know, that of course, you know, you're looking at things maybe from the past and sort of with regret, and you're not going to be able to get back there in the way of not really recognizing that and trying to deal with that.
And you know what? If you want something a little bit more concrete, Estelle, because I know this was kind of esoteric out there, but you know, the Tower reverse kind of indicates to me that, you know, you can't go back and build upon something that wasn't solid to begin with. You know, maybe something you've been trying to do business-wise. It looks like you have to break free from old patterns and do something new. You know, explore something new. Maybe it's not something totally new, but a new approach, you know, to what you're trying to do.
So yes, it does say that, and with it still being a little bit esoteric, I look at the clouds and the fish, and I feel like this is saying that you have to work on getting through the issues or the situations that confuse you or make it hard to understand, because there is or are a number of ways that you could work on something that would bring more success to you. I don't know what they are exactly, but you have to kind of dispel some of the attitudinal fog hanging there.
Well, right. I just think right now with the energy that I am seeing here, it's basically saying there's a lot of uncertainty right now on how you can, you know, create an abundant life for yourself. So until you can move past this tower, until you can let go of self-doubts or regrets, you know, of the past, and stop fighting yourself and start believing in yourself and your ability to overcome these blocks, things will start to happen. The fog will lift. So I wish you luck with that, Estelle. Good luck
Good
with
luck,
that.
Estelle.
And Shirley. Hi, Shirley. All right. I'll take those.
You're welcome.
He is just purring away here. All right, my Ghosts and Spirits Tarot is up. You little purrbox. I hear ya. You almost sound like an old man, Sonny.
Hi, Shirley.
Something's wrong here. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Okay, never mind. My bad. I first thought I had a different deck mixed in here, but I do not.
You're welcome.
All right. All right. Had you shuffled your Lenormand? Well, I'm not sure, Shirley. We shall see. We have the King of Pentacles reversed. The Knight of Swords upright. And the Three of Wands upright. Which is really interesting with what you have there, too.
Right, the first Lenormand was the Poison Ring, and the second was the Blood Moon. So,
Don't you mess with my computer again. So that's the King of Pentacles, I said, reversed.
and then the Knight of Swords, and then the Three of Wands.
Well, I think his current intentions and thoughts and intentions are based on, I don't know, I almost feel like he's tired. You know, he's unmotivated right now. And I'm not, that's not to say it's your fault or it's really you that's to blame here, but it's almost as if with this king, he just is like kind of unable to move things forward at this time. But with the Knight of Swords here, he almost feels like he has to make a move or a decision of some sort.
Well,
I just think there's a little bit of recalcitrance here now.
I wonder if the King of Pentacles reverse could just indicate maybe doubt or non-confidence. Like it's not that they're recalcitrant so much as that they're just not as sure about their feelings or the plan, the way of managing this or expressing this. But I agree with her on the King of Swords.
Wait a minute. Is this the person who's finishing school? It's you, right? I think. Is this the person on your mind?
Yeah.
The one who's like in a grad program or something?
Right, I remember that.
Because if it is, I can almost see why here. They feel like they're struggling right now. You know, they've got a lot of responsibility. They feel really kind of stuck. But they feel like they need to do something. Like they almost feel compelled that they're going to have to make a move or a decision of some sort. And with that Three of Wands, they realize their future, their long-term future goals may be at stake here.
Yes, this seems to be very important in this sense because the thing is that although they may have feelings, intentions, etc., there's a diversion because of their grad school, I think.
Well, it might be that. But also I feel here that maybe they are worried about the toll that may be taking on perhaps if they are interested in a relationship with you. And the only reason I'm saying that...
Oh, it's a different person.
Oh, it is a different person. Okay, it is a different person. Okay.
Well, they got something going on.
They got something going on, and it is affecting them. I feel here that, you know, the Three of Wands, again, it talks about long-term plans, goals, and commitments, and also anticipating something. Again, they almost feel like they have to make a move in order to make something happen. And I don't know if they feel ready to do it.
Yeah, I'm still getting the vibe of, you know, in confidence or unconfidence to some degree, but also too still this idea that they sort of want to move in this direction, but like I said, maybe that indicates, another distraction or something else that's in the picture there. What is it?
Well,
is it that?
Well, the moon is either about employment or it's about romance, So it could go either way, but the ring is here, so you know what that means. A romantic commitment could be in the offing here, or this could be, a commitment towards work or perhaps a partnership, a joint venture of some sort.
Well, even if it's just work in general, that does kind of go along with maybe the other cards there. That maybe they're just, really more focused on their career or their material things right now with even, a new project that came up of some sort. That Three of Wands could be something new that they've recently tried to expand with.
Well, I do have to agree. I almost think that it's more of a business thing going on, whatever it is. That they're mulling some type of commitment that they have to make, and they feel they need to move on this. But there's something that's kind of holding them back.
So, to be honest, I'm not totally sure I get the vibe that maybe they have thoughts about you right now other than, just knowing you. It seems like they're more concerned about managing other things in their life, or that's how it looks to me.
I mean,
the three... You don't?
No, I said I have to agree.
The Three of Wands could be saying that maybe as somebody they know, maybe, creating a new relationship or pursuing a new relationship is what that means. But it sort of seems still like it's a way to get there. I don't know. So I'm not so sure about this.
Oh, both horse people with horses. Okay. Well,
that's good. Yeah, at least you got that.
Yeah, I don't know if this relates to you or not, but it's picking up something they are, they're going through, they are thinking about and moving towards. They're moving towards a commitment to something related to, I guess, I don't know if you said you're both horse people. If his business is horses too, it may be related to that or something else, some other project or goal that he feels he needs to start working on. It definitely seems like that kind of focus.
Maybe they're just hard for us to read, too. I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
This could be kind of closed in a way.
Maybe. But I just sort of think that this is what we're getting out of it. I'm not sure I see a connection necessarily with you, unless, of course, whatever this is relating to, your shared interest in horses.
The knight is a horseman.
True that. I don't know. That's what we have for you, Shirley. That's what the cards have today. Good luck with that. Foxy Empress. Okay. So not that long. So I don't know. I think he's focused on something business related or project goal oriented right now. Maybe you'll get him to talk about it at some point. Or maybe he'll talk about it. Maybe that's why this came up. I'm not sure. Maybe our skull knows.
You will make a wise choice.
He will make a wise choice. See?
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome, Shirley.
I keep trying to do something with the screen, and it's irritating me so much that I can't figure it out.
I know, and is it your deck next? It is. We're waiting on Foxy's question. Come on, Foxy. We really got to get this show going. It's possible. it's just possible that right now his mind is focused on something else, That doesn't mean you're not in the picture, but, nothing there other than, okay, the moon and the ring could be a romantic offer or commitment, but there was nothing else very clear in the cards that was making it sound like, that it was imminent. So that's why I really didn't go there. And the moon in the Lenormand can have, either mean work or love. And so without other things pointing to love per se or relationships, I couldn't go there. Mr. O did it. No more flaming shirt.
Sure hope not.
Oh, now mine's flaming. No, I'm just kidding.
We're still waiting, Foxy.
Hey, Foxy, what happened to you? Come on. I'm only going to give you a few more minutes and I'm going to have to move on.
What did they used to do in the gong show? They hit a gong, right?
They hit a gong. Do we have a gong?
We could.
We have those chimes.
Is this going to be another 3 paragraphs?
Yeah, we're only doing one question.
And sometimes we don't need all of the background. There we go.
All right.
Well, Chicago is a great place to visit
Well,
any time of year.
Oh,
It
Foxy,
really is.
I have some minor good news for you. The winter forecast has come out, and at least through January, our area, including Chicago and, just below us, the states below Michigan, are going to be above average temperature-wise with lower precipitation. Now, they didn't get to February yet, but, that's a good sign. Maybe February in Chicago won't be like it normally is.
The moon in Lenormand, Shirley, is not exactly the same as the moon in Tarot.
Right.
So that's why we interpreted that differently.
Yeah. It could be either. And without any other romantic cards showing up, I couldn't really say.
Chicago's got so much going on. It's real fun, really. You'll find a lot to do there.
I love Chicago.
After I visited in August, I thought, you know what? If I had to move out of Michigan, I'd move to Chicago in a minute if I could. I would. It's got big city energy. I love it.
Oh, and I already see I'm going to have a reversed card to begin with, but let's see what it is. Okay.
Sure.
Foxy's going to stop coming to our show, I think.
What do you got? Oh, no. You're going to be stuck in the snow in Chicago. No, I'm kidding. That's death reverse, by the way. Oh, dear. That looks a little painful. 3 of Swords. Watch the eyes. No. Oh, dear. 8 of Swords. That one's not as bad.
Well, maybe.
Candy. What's candy? Is candy flowers?
It's number 8 or 9, right?
Yeah.
It's flowers.
Oh, I'm getting so good at this. And then the poison ring, which is, of course, the ring.
Well, that's interesting. I don't know what to say. It's it doesn't look really great. So, it's a time of year thing too, though. You shouldn't judge. I mean, I suppose in a way you want to see Chicago at its worst, right? Because that way you'll know if you can tolerate it or not. And I think with death reversed here, I almost wonder, though, if your trip is going to be delayed or stalled, in
That's
some
what I'm
way.
wondering.
With death reversed, it almost sounds like you're not going and you'll be sad about it. And I don't know, maybe you're having second thoughts about taking the trip, during that time. Is this set in stone, Foxy, or are you just thinking about it? Because it almost sounds like maybe it's going to be postponed.
It feels like it's going to be postponed. It also feels like maybe there's another person who either is, I don't know if they're traveling with you or if they're just assisting in some way, that maybe some interaction with them sort of causes some of this, or causes you to want to delay it yourself. Maybe you just need something more from that other person or situation. But it does feel like something is causing that. Some of this could be perceptual. That's the Eight of Swords. Like maybe you feel this is not a good time, but maybe it's just you feeling that way. And so you either have to find the resolve to do it. But there are some forces here that are really strong. That Death reverse sounds like, delays that could be external, things like a bad snowstorm in your airport or that airport.
So, there may just be a bunch of things that kind of stack up and get in your way. But it's interesting that you've got the Lenormand here that seems so upbeat. It's literally saying commit to the things that will bring you joy and happiness. And if you really don't think, that the time is right, or travel plans are getting really messed up or something, maybe it's best to put it off till you can find more joy, till things look like they're going to be better. I could also be saying that, regardless of what misgivings you may have and how difficult it might be to get there, maybe you should commit to going to have some fun and making it as fun a trip as possible. I mean, I'm not going to rule out that you're going to go, but I do sense there may be some problems getting there.
So it might be attitudinal, because that's what the Eight of Swords kind of says, is that maybe if you feel defeated or feel like something's blocking you, it could just be how you're perceiving it, not based on reality. You have to try to be fair about it. But the other thing I would say is that we have gone to, I don't remember if you were with me both times, to Toronto in January after New Year's, around New Year's, the holidays. And of course it's cold and snowy, but there's so much to do, and there's usually good ways to people transit, subways, trains, etc.
Well, and are you renting a car? Are you using a car? Could be car trouble. Could be some expenses that crop up that maybe stall your plans. I mean, it could be weather. Obviously, you don't have to worry about plane cancellations if you're driving. But then again, if flights are being delayed because of blizzards or snowstorms, rest assured there could be traffic problems too. So, there could be a number of things that could happen that could make you have second thoughts about going in February. But if you are committed to it, then find your joy. Just find your joy and do the things that that will let you have a good time. I don't know if you're into museums and stuff like I am, but they have some fantastic art and science and all of that museums there. I just love going to, and I'm in Chicago. So
waiting to March or April isn't real bad too. The weather would be a bit better.
Yeah. So I don't know. You might want to check in again. Maybe circumstances will change in a month or so. But right now, as it stands, it just seems like there's some turbulence here. And I really do think it's with the travel itself. I just got that vibe. It's not so much Chicago, unless, of course, there's something major that would happen in Chicago, that would make you change your mind, mass shooting, maybe some unrest in the country. There's so many things going on, in our country and the world right now. So
we'll just check it out seriously for sure, Foxy.
Yeah. Good luck with that. Wow. All right, we're on Divine You.
Hey, Divine.
Am I right?
Is it?
Yes, I am.
Good to have you back. Well, big cities, that's just one of those things that people have to think about a little bit.
Yeah, I just had to throw that out there. I mean, Chicago gets a bad rap. Hey, we live with the Detroit bad rap. Everybody says you can't walk the streets. Yes, you can. There's a lot of safe places in Detroit. It's like any big city anywhere. And hey, you don't even have to be in the big city to experience violence. So,
all right. Well, it's always a perspective to read, Foxy, so glad you enjoyed it. And Violet has posted Divine's message. What are the higher messages for me which I am not able to foresee?
Okay.
I'm going to use my Uncommon Tarot to get these uncommon messages.
Uncommon question?
Shut up.
All right. I want to see you on fire.
No, it's over. But I know how I did it, so I can do it again. Oh, I did something else, though. The background's gone. How'd that happen?
I bet that's where the problem is.
Is that on every screen? It is. Okay, so we're in the black. No pumpkin screen. The search goes on.
The search continues.
I know what I did, though, so I guess I could undo it and be flamey.
Just let it be.
All right, so what are the higher messages? Well, the first one, oh, this was popular earlier, is the reverse King of Coins.
Oh.
I don't know how high of a message that is, but we'll see in perspective. And then we're followed by his mate, the Queen of Coins, but she is upright, so that's good. And last is another court card, the Knight of Cups, who is upright. So you have all court cards, Divine. It's kind of interesting.
I like this, and I've, of course, totally dropped the ball in the Lenormand. Let's hold on for a minute here. Let me get that out, because there's something... You know, Mr. O, I want you to think about, and tell me what you think about the combination of the King of Pentacles reversed and the Queen being upright. There's a message there I think I see. Do you see anything in particular between the two of those?
Between the two,
Yes.
the King and the Queen?
Yes.
In terms of the question?
Yeah. Well, they just want to what they're not able to see. And, all right, I'll go. You know, Divine, I think what this is saying is, let me throw this out there. Look what's returned. This has come up quite a bit today, too. And we're always glad to see that.
The bird is the word.
I don't know how that's going to fit into what I have to say, Divine, but I will say this about those two cards, that I feel that the King, you know, reversed is saying maybe it's time to worry less or not put so much emphasis maybe on trying to control, you know, the material side of your life, trying to keep pushing yourself there. Maybe it's more time to look after your more personal concerns right now and take care of you, you know, instead of trying to be a mover and shaker in business, etc. It's been draining. Maybe it's been draining you. And this is saying this is time for you to spend a little bit more time nurturing yourself and nurturing the people in your life that you care about on a personal level.
I really like that, Banshee. And of course,
I
that's
felt that right away.
exactly what it means. I don't know why I'm being a dullard over here. But the King of Coins really is about how we manage things or how we feel about managing things. And this feels like it doesn't have a payoff for you. Like it's just sort of grinding you down in a way. It isn't really what you want to do. You know, you want money and you want a good standard of living, but you sort of feel to some degree like, you know, some of this has been beneath you in certain ways or it's groveling in a certain way. The Queen of Coins upright changes that picture because she is kind of like an Earth Mother. She's an avatar of your mom or the ideal Mother Earth, if you want to look at it that way. The idea of unconditional love and support for what you really find you want to do.
And what is that last card again?
The Prince or the Page of Cups.
You know, and so this is a time for you to really start imagining a different life for yourself. You know, imagining a life without the stresses of, I see that you said that about retirement there, so this kind of fits right into that in a way. You know, imagining the kind of life you want for yourself, opening your heart and thinking about other alternatives that would really be emotionally fulfilling for you.
Right, the Page of Cups is the first court card, so it sort of is like that step towards that emotional harmony, the step towards peacefulness, the step towards looking at life poetically in a way, understanding it poetically, maybe feeling like you just sort of melt into the atmosphere and you understand things from an emotional perspective.
Maybe this is a time to talk to people who are close to you, maybe in your personal world. I don't know that there's anybody at work you'd want to talk about, I think I'm leaving, but if there's somebody there that, you want to approach, there might be success for you and light shed on what you should do by just saying, is this the right move for me right now? Maybe others can give you some, advice that would be helpful and would really point you in the direction of what you need to do, what you feel is right for you.
But it sounds like maybe you found this in yourself too, in a way that, this is really what pleases you, or that this is something you feel strong about doing. So that's good too.
Yeah. So honestly, I think the cards may be picking this up because that's what it looks like to me. So maybe you feel this is something, you've already decided. You maybe still need to know this, that maybe I think Spirit is just trying to confirm to you that, yeah, maybe it's time to let go of some of the, some of the control this has over your life. And take care of you now and take care of those that are close to you and, start a new journey of joy and happiness. That's what we have for you. I think it's really nice, Divine. Good luck with that.
Good luck, Divine.
And we are on Scorpio, I believe. Hi, Scorpio.
And that question's been posted. Does Robert feel like I betrayed him or hurt him in some way this last year or so?
Do we want to do a yes-no on that?
Sure.
Maybe let's try a yes-no.
Okay, that's going to be your deck.
Okay. Did I use my pumpkin cards last time? I think I did. So I'm going to use these.
I went flame on again.
Divine.
I went flame on again.
Oh, you did? Because you put the background back up.
I guess that's how you look at it.
Yeah. You could have left it off.
You're welcome, Divine.
I like to see you on fire.
This O is on fire.
So it has something to do with the background.
Have a good one, Divine.
Take care, Divine.
Yes, it is. Why am I doing that?
I don't know. Why indeed? Well, this is interesting.
Fire, I think you should burn.
Oh, we're doing the yes-no.
Bye, Divine. Take care. Does anyone remember that crazy song, The Crazy World of Arthur Brown, Fire, I Think You Should Burn? Well, come on, baby. Light my fire, Kara. You light his fire.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
Well, how'd that work out for you?
Not sure. This is totally bizarre. Well, okay, so you basically asked...
Does Robert feel you betrayed him?
Yes. And I'm getting a definite no here, which is kind of odd if you feel like that may be the case. But let's go into why. We have the Queen of Pentacles first. One was the card I pulled. So it looks like we get 3 cards to interpret anyway. We have the Page of Pentacles reversed. And then we have the Seven of Cups reversed.
Spooky tree and Frankenstein. That's really the bear.
Yes, it is. And I'll be honest, I'm a little bit...
So maybe Robert doesn't feel that you hurt or betrayed him. Maybe Robert feels they have to take care of themselves more right now, the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe they're sort of just distracted in a different way. The Page of Pentacles could also be a sense of distraction too. If they're a student or if there's something they're trying to learn, maybe there's a challenge for them and so they may seem distracted or abstract. And then finally, the Seven of Cups reversed. Well, maybe the distraction or the abstractedness is that they are focusing on some other choice. And it may not be about, hurting you or betraying you, but that maybe there is some other thing they're thinking about. The Seven of Cups reversed, choosing something else.
Well, I don't know what you're sorry about, Scorpio. Don't be sorry. This is kind of interesting. I like what Mr. O said here, that maybe they just feel they need time to be on their own. The Page of Pentacles, now, I don't know, okay, this happened last year, right? This betrayal. I don't know how long you knew Robert before all of that happened. But I would say here that maybe Robert feels that things just got off to kind of a difficult start, and they need time to sort things out. And they feel here, I don't know, I almost feel with the Seven of Cups here that they kind of feel like they're close to either making a choice, a move, or a decision of some sort.
Right, which may or may not be about you at all. Might be about something else.
The Frankenstein, which is the bear, and the spooky tree indicates right now they're trying to really grow in personal power. Now, that could mean also that, maybe if you're not hearing from them, that there's something blocking you in the relationship and you're worried about this betrayal, for example. It might be that they maybe are setting some boundaries. They're setting some blocks up right now because they really need that time to sort things out and make their move, whatever it's going to be.
They seem to be operating from these cards in some sort of place of power that they are seeing themselves trying to advance. And even if they don't feel to themselves that they betrayed or hurt you, they may feel differently about interactions with you, which may be still the backbone of this reading, that they've just decided for whatever reasons to focus in a different area or to make different choices. But it may not be, feeling like they hurt or betrayed you so much as just feeling that they have to move on. That's a man for you, right?
Yeah, exactly. So it's a little bit of a mixed bag to me that maybe ultimately it's not the betrayal itself that may be the deal breaker here. I mean, it may be part of it. It's maybe giving them more time to think about what, they really want to do. And that once they feel empowered enough, they're going to move in the direction of growth, I feel that too when I look at that Lenormand here. So that's the best I can tell you with these cards. Good luck with that, Scorpio. We may want to visit this again sometime.
Sure.
And we're on Angel Rivera, I believe.
Who wants a nice little oracle card? You're welcome, Scorpio.
I've got some stuff here, and I don't know what I want to use for Mr. Rivera today. I was almost going to use my Beloved Dead cards, but I brought out the Unlocking the Secret Garden Oracle. We're going to try this new-ish deck of mine. All right. And let me just see if these do not have a reversal. Okay.
I'm making it worse.
Are ya?
Take a look at your screen.
Oh, for goodness sakes. And now the pumpkins are on fire.
I give up.
Just take the background off. It was fine dark, wasn't it? There. There. Okay, well, Mr. Rivera got the key to unlock the door to uncertainty. Is there a number on that card?
41.
Ooh.
Uncertainty.
Well, befriending uncertainty is the key to unlocking bravery. Even though certainty is praised in our culture as confidence, it's overrated. Are you aware that when you actually don't know what's coming next, you have a multitude of options? Miracles tingle with excitement just to be near you, because at that moment you radiate possibility. There's great power in uncertainty. Befriending it is what attracts new ideas and revelations. A whole slew of paths unfold before you, begging for your steps. Ones that would have existed while you're in the fixed position of certainty. Which one will you choose? Take time to be in the unknowing and watch the possibilities expand into a whole new horizon of choice.
So we get the haunted house. And the rats! The rats are crawling through the house. What are we going to do?
Angel Rivera, does this have to do with a home condition? Does this have to do with illness in the home? It could be a little minor, maybe everybody comes down with the flu kind of thing. Get those flu shots. I still need to get mine. I got to schedule that. But it's important, that you look at that area. I think it's something in the home. There's some uncertainty. And it may open the door, though, to, some important changes or improvements being made.
Right. It looks like maybe something that you felt you discover or realize makes you feel uncertain because it's just bothersome. It's not a major thing, but it's bothersome little thing. But maybe it tips you off to something else that gives you a better handle on what the problems are.
It could be something goes wrong with an appliance, or, there could be some reason that you have to replace something in the home. I sense that there's some issue in the home that's going to leave an uncertain condition of some sort. But, again, they say look at the possibilities. There's always possibilities during uncertain times. I talk about in disparaging words the uncertain times we live in today, because it does seem pretty hopeless sometimes when we look at everything going on. But, there is such possibility here. And, a lot of times I'm sure a lot of us are saying, if only, so let's hope, for the best that, you come up with creative solutions to whatever may be the little minor stressors or annoyances, setbacks or illness that could be taking place, on the home front. So good luck with that.
All right.
Yikes.
And it's Rashmi, whatever Harsh Singh told me
You're
about
welcome, Angel.
Raj Vardhan, which hurt me. All these things are true. You're welcome, Angel. So are the things that Singh told you about Raj Vardhan, are they
Should
true?
that be a yes, no?
Yeah, that could be a yes or no.
Let's see what we get this time.
Okay, and I'm going to use my Gothic Tarot of Vampires. And we're going to do a yes or no.
Okay.
See what happens.
Was that the magician? Oh.
So it's only 1A, so it's leaning towards no, that these things are not true necessarily.
Well,
And
not
it's,
all true at any rate.
right. Well, there's a fungibility here for sure. So we had one ace, so it's leaning towards no. But we also had the Three of Pentacles.
Upright? Okay.
It's upright. And we also had Temperance, number 14, in the Major Arcana. And that's upright.
That's really odd.
So, Three of Pentacles, oh, the Cross, and the Coffin. Interesting, because we got vampires. But, Three of Pentacles, it seems like you're talking about 2 to 3 people, self-included. So I'm wondering if this is something that is like between all of you guys, but is not being understood well for some reason. And I say that because of Temperance here, that maybe different people have different things here. Maybe it's not so much that they're not true, they're just not a full omission of certain facts, perhaps. That not everything is understood or in a balanced or rational way.
This is kind of an odd reading.
It is.
I wonder if we'll have to
Do another yes or no?
pursue this at another time. But let's take a look at what we have here. You know, the Three of Pentacles makes me wonder if Singh was working with somebody else in telling this story. I mean, it almost sounds like maybe Singh was telling you this because somebody wanted them to tell you this. And I don't know who that is. Is it Raj themselves who maybe wants to hurt you in that way? I mean, I don't know what the situation is between you and Raj, number one. So I'm just speculating that. Or is there somebody else that Singh, is manipulating Singh to say all of this stuff about Raj? I feel here that maybe the truth lies somewhere in the middle. I almost feel with Temperance here being a card of balance that, there is some truth here, but there is definitely some things that are not true. I just feel like there's a little bit of both.
Which is why you may have to come back and ask us again when you know a little bit more. The Coffin and the Cross could be saying that overall, this is the end of the cycle on this, that after this current time period, you may feel that whatever these disappointments or problems are may fade away maybe. Maybe it's because there won't be much interaction between these people.
Well, it could be that, I think, because when I see the Coffin and the Cross together, well, depending on other cards and the nature of the reading, it could mean something not so great entirely. But I really feel here, my first impression seeing this is that, you have to put an end to this wondering, and this pain that was inflicted on you if you can. So in other words, because it'll cause you some long-term suffering otherwise, so you got to put an end to this by trying to get to the bottom of it. Is there any way at all that you can talk to Raj directly about any of this, and try to get some answers? Or is there somebody else, some other way that you can try to get to the bottom of this? Because, you need to put an end to worrying about it, I feel too. So in other words, whatever they told you, it's kind of like, depending on the circumstances between you and Raj, you just have to let it go. You should just let it go because you don't want this to haunt you forever. If it's something you can never figure out or get to the bottom of, then maybe it's best to let it die. And that's what I think I'm going to do with those two cards. That's what we have for you right now. I expect this may come up again.
And you're welcome to come back and ask us.
You're welcome to ask again. Good luck with that.
All right, Rajmi. Okay, so this is V, and V may not be here. Let's give V a chance. Hey, V, if you can hear us, your turn is up. Otherwise, we are going to move on, but I know Violet has asked for you. And I don't believe you wrote a question. We're at that point in the show where if people disappear, they may not be able to get a reading. We're going to just move on without them and finish the readings we have. So
we'll give you another moment.
We'll give you another moment, but Violet, you can get ready for the countdown, but we're not telling you to do the countdown just yet.
Any announcement?
Any announcement?
We haven't done any today.
I know, we've been so busy. But tomorrow, I am doing the emotional exchanges as soon as I film it. That'll be on tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. And on Saturday, we have another round of happy hour at 10 a.m. Our one message per person, one card per person, divine or positive, uplifting message for you. And then Sunday, of course, is Banshee's Material Matters. And that sees us through the weekend. Cara, 21. 21
Go ahead,
jump.
Violet.
21 jump, right? She did it already.
She did 4. She didn't do them all.
Oh, okay. Whoops. Violet, I know you suffer with Cara. I know. Cara, we've talked to you about this.
Keep going, Cara.
81. Oh. 98. Oh, you stop.
All right. We are on Jano.
Jano. Hey, Jano. Jano may have left us a question too. What are my person's current energies towards me? Ah, well, that's vague enough. Your person, eh? Your deck, right? Okay. Kara's the hoot, right? Not me. I'm a hoot owl.
I want to give you the boot, not the hoot.
Oh, we were hearing that song by Time Keeps Slipping guy, Steve Miller.
Steve Miller. Fly like an eagle.
But there was the other one where he goes, hoot, hoot.
Okay, true.
Billy and whatever ran off. That one. Take the money and run. Go on, take the money and run. Hoot, hoot.
Well,
Sorry.
this one's very clearly a knight. And he's wearing a helmet. See? Tell you, knights wear helmets too. It's the Knight of Swords. Upright.
Well, we know knights wear helmets, but sometimes they're designated as a horse because they're a horseman.
Oh. And then we have the Chariot. Upright.
Go on. Oh, wait, the Chariot. Ah, ha, ha.
Oh, those are some moving cards. Oh.
Some moving cards, eh?
What the heck?
As moving as... Never mind. What do you got, dear?
Why, person's current energies towards me.
No! Jano, run! Run! It's the Ten of Swords.
Boy, these cards today. Whew. Totally throwing
Okay,
me
the
for-
Ten of Swords is not movement. It's sort of like the end of movement.
Well,
Just going to say that, Jano. We're just having fun. So anyway,
there's some stuff.
the fog is here. The foggy fog. And the heart. Will the heart pierce the fog or be hidden by it?
There is a lot of movement, and the Knight of Swords can be aggressive movement, but usually it's positive. Something wanting to move quickly, move fast. The Chariot, speaks of, hey, even if you're moving fast, you still have to maintain control, and balance. And so I'm looking at this and trying to figure out what this has to do with their feelings. Like maybe, and then this, I'm like, whoa, what are you getting from this?
Well, with
I'm
the
wondering about this in another way, but go ahead.
I'm not ready to touch that one. But the Chariot, to me, besides being, sort of the pulling together some possibly disparate forces, I think it's also talking about being motivated and maybe uniting things. And so this is what they're feeling, is like they want to come more together with you, maybe for the business purposes or maybe other purposes, whatever that is, their energies towards you. They may be really insistent or really feel like they have to thrust, there's like a thrust of energy here. Does this mean that maybe they want to cause pain?
I can look at that card two ways here because, this is about their intentions.
Ending a new beginning. Okay.
This is about their intentions towards you. And I almost wonder here if the Ten of Swords is indicating that, they want to move fast, but they also are worried that they could be betraying themselves by doing so. I almost wonder if that's really more about some internal struggle with them.
Which is why the heart is foggy.
Which
because
is why there's a bit of
confused.
uncertainty here. Exactly. I definitely feel there is an uncertainty about how deep they should feel right now. How deeply they should go. And they're just a little bit confused. There's a part of them that really wants to move on something, move things along. And yet there's a part of them that almost seems like it's self-sabotage in a way.
There's some uncertainty here all the way around.
Yeah, I honestly don't feel this is about you so much as it's something inside of them. But I could be wrong, do you feel anything in that regard that it could be, aligned towards, Jano?
I guess it expresses more the idea that maybe they feel they could be burned by you in some way. That they're drawn to you, that they want to move this way, but there's a little bit of a feeling like, well, is this the right thing for me to do? Will this hurt me in the end?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Anthony, I
Hi,
am
Anthony.
now 4 for 4 with Lions predictions.
We're all super busy, Anthony. You'll have to do better than that.
So I've been posting them on Twitter. I usually do it, the reading after my Material Matters show in the morning.
Appreciate you showing
And then
up
I
to say
post
hi.
it before the game. So 4 for 4. Exciting times. Go Lions.
Thanks for dropping in.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by. We'll have to catch you sometime soon. All right.
But Jano, that's what it looks like. Is maybe there's some mixed feelings or maybe something like that. We got it.
Well, I'll just go where the cards tell me, and the last one was pretty challenging, that reading. Whew, but I went with the Lions thinking they had the edge, and they did. They didn't let me down. All right.
Okay, so I guess that's what we got for you, Jano.
So, yeah. Wow. It's an interesting read.
We should probably ask this again sometime.
Good luck with that. Guide for
And-
relocation at work, which was rejected. Someone spread rumors.
You're welcome.
Oh, it's being reconsidered. Well, should that be a yes/no?
I think it should. So I am going to use my black tarot again for that one.
All right.
Simple yes, no.
I'm going to move you down here. I used you already, so I know. So this one next. Yeah. All these decks. All right. You're welcome, Jano.
All right, so it's interesting, SP, because you have two aces, so that means it's leaning towards yes. There's the two aces. The final card, which gives us a little bit of an idea, is the reverse Ten of Wands. And the
Oh, wow.
reverse Ten of Wands is about burdens being released in some way, or something shifting away from you. And of course, this is talking about you trying to move to another
Yes.
position. So it does sound like maybe this could apply, that maybe
think it
the
does.
reconsideration is leaning towards yes.
I like that. I do think it's definitely a sign indicating that, if this is what you want, I think you can, you can ease your mind. It looks like it may be coming. And, they may be doing it because, I don't know, if somebody's spreading rumors about you and there's some hostility in the workplace, maybe they're looking at this relocation as being good for everybody
Right.
involved.
They don't need you having to make, complaints to higher ups in some ways, perhaps. So the house in your Lenormand card, as well as the fish.
So, I don't know if there's any more money in this for you, but I mean, you can focus now on, other things in your life, like financial security. I think you could, maybe this is also saying that you don't have to worry, that I think you're stable and secure, in your job. And, that maybe the fish too, the fish, it's interesting. I just thought of this. The fish is also about movement. Fish move in schools. So they may be moving you. This might be a sign too that you are moving to a better place, a place you will feel more comfortable at.
The house is also a symbol of a comfort zone for you too. So if it's not your own home, it's a place where you feel comfortable, a good workplace, a good church you go to, whatever it is, that kind of thing.
So I think this will be good for you. Keep us posted. I hope
Yeah,
that
let
works
us know,
out.
SP. Good luck.
Good luck, SP.
And Jennifer is up. I see that Violet is trying to find her. Jennifer.
Let's give Jennifer a moment.
Uh-huh.
We're quite certain we're going to be doing a monthly modality message soon. as the sun is going to be entering.
It's Monday the 23rd.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, the 23rd.
So we'll have to do it over the
because we're
weekend.
going to have the weird week and that to do. Ah!
Yeah, we'll be busy. So, yes, we're doing that. We are back on Sunday afternoon too.
And happy hour?
I announced happy hour. I will announce it again. Happy hour is our usual Saturday at 10 a.m. Also, we're just around the corner from another witching hour,
That's right.
October 30th at 3 to 4 in the morning.
Violet, come join us.
Come join us, Violet.
Teasing, teasing.
No, we insist.
She says, that's a no.
I'm going to call your house and wake you up. Oh, wait, I don't think I have the number. Oh, well. Kara, let's work on her. Kara
right.
can do this, right?
Do the countdown for Jennifer. Let's move on to Kara. Yay!
Oh, cool.
Oh, you're going to be in Michigan. Awesome.
See you at happy hour.
I don't know what time the Lions game is this week. I don't know if sometimes I have to miss it because it's on during the day during our show.
Yeah.
I got to watch it last time, most of it.
The
That was a
MSU
great
UM
game.
game. Yep, that's right.
Oh my gosh, that's right. Saturday, the weather is not supposed to be too good, Anthony. I heard that.
I'll have to use some of my weather charm.
Yep.
All right. What is coming towards Kara?
We're about to find out. My reading? I don't think we did my reading once today.
No, we haven't. So you heard that too, Anthony, eh? Well, take an umbrella or something.
It's going to get warm again next week, though. My goodness. Wednesday, Thursday is going to be in the mid to upper 60s. Woohoo!
Got it?
I do. What's coming towards Kara? It's the Ace of Swords.
Whoa. It's a challenge. It's
Some challenge,
a
but
quest.
an intellectual challenge, perhaps, something that will definitely be exciting. And you're up for the challenge, I think this card definitely says. It's time to challenge yourself, Kara. Why is this important? Because you have the Six of Swords here.
Oh, look
And
at
it's
that.
upright.
And it's Charon, the boatman on the river Styx.
Why is it important? Because believe it or not, challenges can be good sometimes. They can take you to a better place.
This challenge will not only take you to a better place, but will also be important in terms of, something mysterious, I think. Something that maybe you're going to find out about.
And where is this all heading?
And that's just me feeling that from the card.
And of course, it's a reversed card. What? What?
Again, for a third time.
Third time reversed.
The tower has come up reversed. Okay, you folks got to stop hanging around with us because your reverse tower energies, we can't handle them. So where does it lead to? It's the challenge is maybe accepting the idea that sometimes a lesson isn't meant to be fully learned or fully appreciated, that maybe the lesson is understanding that you don't get what you want, that something maybe is really going to affect you that way, that the challenge doesn't work out for you.
Wow, Violet, we're not going to see 88 again till May, probably. But anyway, so where is this heading? Where is this heading? Well, if you don't accept the challenge, it's leading nowhere. I mean, it's kind of leading to, a crumbled, faulty tower. So accept the challenge willingly. Whatever is coming your way, just say you are ready. You are ready. You're ready to move to a better place. And you're ready to stop repeating cycles of behavior that just aren't serving you.
The flowers, the candy, and the black cat, the dog. You have to be loyal to its growth, right? Well,
No, well, it's joy.
it's joy.
It's joy, it's gifts, it's happiness.
So you have to be loyal or fixated to some degree on the idea that your happiness still awaits you, that despite the fact that every challenge, or this challenge in particular, is going to be a little unsettling. It's not going to be exactly a fruitful reward. There may be some kind of reward. It's not really clear that it will be something you can really appreciate, but you have to remain loyal to that concept.
Or you have to trust. Maybe you have to trust. It's about loyalty, but it's also about trust. Because when we have friends, it's a bond of trust that we build with our friends. And so I almost feel here the message is trust that this challenge will take you to a better place, so long as you don't fall into old patterns of behavior. And, it will take you to a place that will bring you joy. The other thing I might want to say about this is I'm not going to rule out the fact that you don't have to take this challenge on your own. Maybe there's somebody who can take this journey with you. Maybe this is going to be a collaborative challenge involving family members or friends, It could involve someone else. And that might be what finally breaks you out of, the old patterns of behavior.
So
Just a thought.
Call up the Valkyrie. Dun, 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 dun,
Oh, There. Sounds like the cavalry to me.
Sure.
All right. So we are on Sherry.
And
Good luck with that, Kara.
good luck, Kara. We'll see you soon. So
Your
Sherry,
mission, as Violet said.
what?
Your mission, whether or not you choose to accept.
Oh, that's true. There's Sherry.
Hi, Sherry.
From now till December 2023. All right. So I'm going to use the Uncommon Tarot again for this one.
Mm-hmm. You couldn't see him here, but Sonny was cuddling with Rammy. He had his arm around Rammy as he laid here. Aww. Oh, there he goes again. Aww. Little Rammy.
All right. I think the alchemist is the magician.
Does it have a number 1?
I don't see it. Could it be the hermit?
No, it's 14. It's temperance.
Oh, where's 14? I don't see the 14. Show me.
After the T of Alchemist.
You're right, Pumpkinhead. So the alchemist, that's temperance.
That's why I gave you that deck.
Because you couldn't read it, except now you can and I can't. Cringe. The reversed Queen of Cups. Ooh, those two almost play into each other. And then the Nine of Cups. Well, what do you got? I know it's a little back and
So
forth.
it's Temperance, and what's that? The Queen of Cups reversed.
Uh-huh.
Ah,
I know.
okay.
I know.
Well,
Woman. Snake. Okay, so there's some interesting things here, Sherry.
so from now till the end of December.
Right.
So, you know, it looks as though.
There's a work on getting things.
Wait a minute. What is this one again?
Nine of Cups.
Nine of Cups. Oh yeah, the Nine of Cups. Okay, go ahead.
There's a number of things, perhaps. There's a work really on staying balanced. You know, we're moving into the holiday season, depending on where you are, how you feel about it. It may be a real job to keep yourself balanced, you know, keep your emotions stable, that kind of thing. But, you know, the idea of it being alchemy implies that you can maybe change things more towards your satisfaction. So to some degree, you may be trying to really work on balance issues in a way that you haven't done before, to really try to resolve maybe some long-standing problems or disagreements, emotional situations. That could be this, the Queen of Cups, that this could be saying that, you know, there's a closeness around this time of year, but for some people it's dreadful because they sort of feel like they're not accepted, or they don't feel like they can really be themselves with their family. And this may be saying those are some of the issues you might want to think about, you know, how well you relate to others. It may not be that you don't strike them as your family or something like that, but maybe it's your inability to understand some of them, to relate to some of them. And then finally, though, the Nine of Cups does sort of indicate that maybe something really fortuitous and hopeful seems to be in the offing for you, that maybe you might feel something really warm to your heart, something that really just fills you with great love in a way happens.
I could put these all together. I could read them as separate little vignettes. I almost feel, though, that Temperance and the Queen of Cups seem to kind of go together here. But, you know, sometimes we really have to work hard. You know, the Nine of Cups is about wishes and desires and getting what you really are, you know, something that you're really passionate about, wanting something to happen or develop, wanting to achieve something, wanting something so bad you wish it. You want to wish it into being. But we all know that our wishes take work and effort to pull off. And, you know, we have to keep our emotions out of it a little bit sometimes. We may want things really bad. We may emotionally be attached, you know, to particular outcomes. But I think from, you know, now till the end of the year, you have to work on maintaining balance, you know, keeping your stress levels down, you know, getting enough rest, getting enough exercise. Also, if I was reading these as separate, something that popped into my head right away when I saw this queen is like, well, I hope you're not one of those people that, you know, when the year turns to the darker side, that you get some of the seasonal stuff like I do, you know, the seasonal affective disorder, and you start, or even around the holidays, people get the holiday blues and stuff. You feel that stress. That's where it's important to call upon Temperance, you know, and this healing energy, this energy of balance, finding your center through meditation, through rest, through calming the body, mind, and spirit. And in order to get what you truly desire, detach your emotions from it a little bit. Work towards it. You know, this is a time where you could manifest your wish, but you're going to have to believe in yourself and you're going to have to work towards it. So why
Which kind of plays into those.
Isn't it? So why am I seeing this snake here with the woman? I have to ask.
Sherry?
Because... You know, are you deceiving yourself? Are you working against yourself here? Or, you know, I'm not going to rule out that there may be somebody else who is interfering, you know, with your ability to get what you desire. Another woman, another person, you know, who could be, you know, a stumbling block here towards your success. But I almost think this is tied into that somehow. That Queen of Cups reversed, you know, is... Don't let, you know, moodiness or gloominess lose your faith in yourself, okay? And make you feel you can't achieve what you want by year's end, because you can. this card even showing up in the reading says you can.
Right. The two most important cards are the fact that you are working or will be working on having peace, and peace will bring you something you really want.
Yeah, not having little bouts of depression or letting our emotions get the better of us, but maintaining control and keeping them out of the equation. Just work on your desires, Don't don't just keep dwelling on I want it, I want it, I want it. Make it happen. Good luck with that.
All right, thanks, Sherry.
And that must mean, are we really on Violet Lotus?
We really are.
Oh!
And Violet has a question about her Sunday.
Please be kind, cards. I hope so. Hey, you're very welcome, Sherry. Take care.
Good night, Sherry.
Well, I got the Trick or Treat Tarot. Will it be a trick or will it be a treat, Violet? We'll see. I'm sure regardless of what the cards say, you are going to have a good time.
Oh.
Look at Sunny's even gotten up for this one.
I want to be in the best seat in the house. Hey, Sonny. Good boy.
Well, it's Judgment out, right? It's the Queen of Wands upright. But the High Priestess is reversed.
So it's a zoo, right?
No, it's Day Out with Thomas, the
Oh, I thought that was at the zoo.
I don't think so.
Okay, so where is it at?
I don't know.
Well, there's a creepy trail.
The crossroads.
And a fox, even if it's not a zoo.
Well, okay. So Judgment, it is kind of a karma thing, isn't it? I feel that it's positive, I feel like Judgment is saying that this day will be restorative. It will renew your good feelings inside of you. I feel when Judgment is upright, and there's that positive card right here next to it, hello, I feel here that this is going to make you feel really uplifted. Your spirit will rise because of this.
It's very true. It seems like it's a high value there. It's an emphasis on really feeling alive, and maybe, you're going to really arise to the occasion because it's something you've been expecting for a while, and it's going to meet most of your expectations. And in fact, with that Queen of Wands, it just sort of feels like you're in your element. You're as able to be as charming as you want for your family or for anybody you need to be. And you're just full of energy and vitality, Violet.
Yeah, I feel that this is really positive for you. It's uplifting. It's going to make you feel more confident and secure. The Queen of Wands is very dynamic. And so she's very self-assured. And so I almost feel that you're going to come away from this just feeling a whole lot better. The High Priestess reversed. Why is that here? Because maybe, you're feeling a lot of mixed signals about this. It's not very clear how you're feeling, And I don't feel that that's an outcome so much as it is just, kind of your overall sense about this is, oh man, I hope this is going to turn out okay. Oh, we've been wanting this to happen for so long. What if this happens? What if that happens? we can never be certain, right? The creepy trail is here. You know, we just have to take our chances. We have to choose our trail and go with it. And so I think that's what it's saying here is just be smart, just be, you know, yourself there, be comfortable, be clever about the way you do things, you know, make sure you give yourself plenty of time, for example, to get there. Because when I see the fox here in the creepy trail, I kind of wonder about that.
Oh, okay. So to me, that high priestess reversed, that's just saying this is really like common sense. You don't need to think of this as a mystery to think more about. It's going to be exactly what it seems like on your surface kind of value, you know, just common day there. And so when I look at the fox and the creepy trail is about the choices you make. And maybe this whole experience makes you feel you can be clever and take the choices you want.
You can make good choices.
You can make good choices even when you feel like some of the choices maybe do represent, you know, things that are contrasting. You can still hone in on really the best, most clever choice because you're having this experience at that time. It's just sort of reawakening, refreshing your belief in real life. Excelsior.
I can't add anything. I think it looks pretty positive overall. You know, the fox and the creepy trail there, you know, the fox can be kind of a neutral to, it could go either way kind of card. The creepy trail's just creepy because it's the Halloween tarot. The crossroads is a very neutral card. It's just saying, you know, make good choices. And with the fox here, it seems like you've thought of everything you need to have together for this trip and you know how you want to see it turn out. When you've got to leave, you probably have a plan. So I wish you luck. I hope it works out well for you. And we're going to miss you. We'll miss you here. We won't talk about you, I promise. Uh-oh, I promise. I'll wave my wand at him.
We really hope you have a good time.
Yeah, I hope you have a great time, Violet. And everybody else here will behave while you're gone.
Everyone.
We'll make sure of that, including Sunny.
So that's our show then.
All right, that is our show. Wow, it's only 21 minutes into overtime this time.
Mm-hmm.
Are we getting better?
We are.
Well, we had 2 people drop out, so yeah. And we went to 19 instead of 20 people this time, so...
It's okay.
17 readings, plus it included a birthday reading.
Anthony dropped in. Our fellow but former Michigan area
Yeah, it's too bad
friend.
we can't get together with Anthony while he's in Michigan.
And we got a donation from Mr. Maurice,
and
which was
Mr.
very
Maurice
nice.
sent a donation. That was so wonderful. Hey, everybody. Thanks for a great
And we
night.
did Victoria's birthday. It's like
Yes.
we're doing our greatest hits here.
Or something.
Or something.
Well, everybody, hope to see you at happy hour on Saturday.
Good night, Sherry.
Have a good night, everybody. Have a good day. Have a good Friday. And we'll see you, hopefully, at happy hour. Take care.